This is what I ordered. I paid $9 Canadian for this. It is 3 tempered glass protectors for my iPhone 11 Pro Max. And I only paid, I think, $5 Canadian for this. And I say I think because it may have been less. It was on sale. So overall, $15 Canadian, which would be like probably less than $12 US to protect my iPhone, is a pretty good deal. So let's get right into installing this screen protector. And you get a free wireless charger with this brand. I'll link it in the description eventually, maybe not today. So that's always nice. Just put your phone on it and charge. Especially if you put it on your nightstand, it'll be ready in the morning. You do need a brick though, but thankfully you get the extra large brick with the Pro Max and I think the 11 Pro as well. So that's nice. So let's take the iPhone out of its box. And on a side note, I paid $1,000 Canadian for this, secondhand. However, it still has warranty until February of 2021, which is amazing. And it also has Apple TV, 1-year subscription. So the guy who sold it to me never activated that, which is nice. So this is pretty standard here. You get your wipes. You gotta make sure you clean it really thoroughly. I skip a step. Instead of separating them and then opening it, I go ahead and tear this package open. I do apologize for my voice. I did just roll out of bed. It is literally before 5 a.m. It's 4:39. So I want to give it a good wipe. You don't want anything stuck underneath the tempered glass. That will make for a poor installation and a poor experience. You don't want anything underneath there because it'll be there as long as the tempered glass is there. So you want to give it a good wipe. And I like that they included, I think it's a microfiber cloth for that final wipe. I'm going to lean back a bit for 2 reasons. One, I don't want any dust from my chest, face, head, whatever, to fall onto the screen that I just wiped clean. That's number one. Number two, I have a ring light in front of me, so I can see really well by reflecting that ring light off this phone. If there's any dust particles, I will see them. And this is tricky because I see some dust particles and my instinct is to use my breath to blow them away. But in doing that, I can actually create a bigger problem. So I'm going to try to be patient and get every little particle off, which seems impossible. It's like whack-a-mole. With every pass, I take off a particle, but another 1 or 2 pop up. Alright, it's probably as good as it'll get. And then just by putting this on, I might actually put more dust particles on there. And it actually says top right here. So that's why I'm placing it in this way. So here's the screen protector. As the last video, I will take the film off like this and hope that no dust will fly up and land on that side. I had a lot of trouble last time with this part. I don't know if I'll still have the same problem. Yeah, it's not a great fit. The plastic guide is actually not big enough to accommodate the glass, but if I try to wiggle it in there, I'm putting a lot of pressure on the glass. I may break it. Now I'm going to try to lift off this plastic, and unfortunately it's lifting the glass with it. Oh, there we go. Okay, I don't need this anymore. So I'm going to keep applying pressure from the bottom to the top. And now there are two bubbles near the top of the phone. Not sure if you can see that, but I'm going to work them to the edge like this. And hopefully that will fix the problem. That looks like a pretty good application. So if you run into that problem, not sure if you caught that, where the glass did not want to go past the plastic, I kind of forced it on the bottom here. And when it touched the phone, I was pretty certain that it was lined up properly. So I switched hands, I put this hand down, and I tried to pry up the plastic on this side only. And once I got it, I made sure that the glass was adhered to the phone on the bottom, and then I kind of pulled this away. And then I worked the protector from the bottom up like this, and for the most part it went pretty well, except there were two bubbles right here which I was then able to push out by applying pressure and kind of gliding my finger towards the top, pushing the bubbles out the top. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the result. Let's fire up the phone. And now I will be comfortable to take it to work with me. I do have a little piece of lint right on the edge, and that is going to drive me a little bit crazy, but hopefully that doesn't happen to you. Oh well. Can't be perfect every time. My last few installations have been pretty much perfect, and for lining up, this could have been better. It may be because of the problem I was having at the bottom. I would prefer the screen protector to be a little bit lower. Not sure if you can see that. It's a little bit, just maybe a hair too high. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the same thing with the back. I'm gonna use that same wipe to clean the back. And I'm going to try to get the edges a little bit. And then the dry wipe, I'm not sure I want to use the microfiber cloth for this. It actually had a little bit of dust on it, so it was a little bit counterproductive. But like I said, I was patient, and I was able to get, I think, every little particle off the phone. So this case for $5 Canadian is a really good deal. I'm going to actually open it from the bottom because the top has a seal, which is kind of funny. I still can't believe I only paid $15 for all of this. I'm going to open it upside down again to try to prevent any dust from getting in there. This is a really nice case for $5. It's fairly hard, so that's good. And usually what I find is if I start from the bottom, the opposite corner from the camera, it's usually easier, and then I save the camera bump for last. because that'll provide the most flex right there. The buttons are nice and clicky still, so that's good. And you can still see the color of the phone, which is great. Hope you enjoy this video. I hope you found it useful. I will provide the links in the description below, so please use those to support the channel. And enjoy the rest of your day. Cheers.